Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to respond to a couple of the comments. I just want to echo the sentiments of Representative Kamlager-Dove that this is the Child Thrive Act. And if we don't care about children thriving in this country and in this universe, when we are the richest country on earth, then our moral clarity and our moral compass and our moral guidepost has gone way, way astray. This should be an act that we could all represent and support for our moral convictions of who we are and what we care about. We care about making sure that children across this globe thrive and succeed and can have a life of independence and security. In response to Representative Self's comments, I think it's a little rich that Republicans are so concerned about a deficit that they voted to add $4 trillion to this last budget cycle solely so a few could have a tax break. That is a very inconsistent argument of the concerns that we're having when the Republicans, under Republican leadership and Republican presidents, our deficits have exploded more than under any Democrat by a mile. And this is Republicans who are adding to this deficit, adding to this budget crisis that our country and our economy finds itself in, and this is not a Democratic problem. And with that, I'd like to yield the balance of my time to Representative Schneider.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And, I'm going to join with everyone saying we got to be better. The discussion oftentimes in this committee and oftentimes on the floor is not reflective of the important work before the body, and I think not a good reflection of the importance of the U.S. Congress to the country and to the world. I'll just use some colloquialisms, but as we think about what we're talking here, the idea that you fix first before throwing something away, that you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, don't cut your nose to spite your face, and the last one I'll share is an ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure. All sayings that I suspect each of us heard growing up from our parents or grandparents, lessons on life. There are so many things that we can agree on in this committee. I know without question on both sides, Republicans and Democrats, that we agree we should be vigorously working to eliminate fraud, waste, and abuse. We can have a discussion about how to do that. But I also think those of us who ran for Congress to serve the people we represent at home and then chose to be on this committee, which is not a domestic policy committee, but is the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Foreign Affairs, we're here because we want to make things better at home and make things better around the world. This bill in front of us, Thrive Act, helping children, is as good of an example as that as I can think of. And we come here together on a bipartisan bill supported by members that were Democrats and Republicans. And we all should be supporting this bill. But we just can't seem to get away from out of our own way in arguing. As the House Foreign Affairs Committee, we're looking around the world and you think about this idea of ounce of prevention, pound of cure. Americans and the United States as a whole are safer when countries around the world are thriving. It's not a matter of competition, it's a matter of cooperation and U.S. global leadership that has led the world for almost 100 years. Our goal should be good governance and working to help countries around the world achieve that on behalf of their people, but also for global peace. It should be upholding the rule of law, and it should be trying to provide all people of the world the opportunity to achieve their potential and lift the human condition, because when the human condition is better, America is better. And when the world looks for how to be, how they should behave, what they want to aspire to, they have always looked to America. And the way that this committee sometimes comports itself is not a way that we should be proud of. Let's work together, let's talk to each other, let's lower the temperature and work with respect. That way I think we can get things done. I yield back.
Representative yields back.